Are you guys ready for a big impact project that you can finish in just one day? Check out this awesome shelf. Hey guys, I'm Cassidy, and our tutorial today is an easy one-day project to add a classic decorating element to your home, floating shelves. And they're not as difficult as you might think. Each shelf only requires 3 boards. Easy peasy, you can totally do this. So let's get building. Be sure to download the free printable building plan over at Remodelaholic.com for the specifics of this 36-inch shelf. But remember, you can customize this to whatever length you need. So I'm not actually going to list the exact lengths that you're going to cut. You can check those out on the building plans so that you can also alter it if you need to. First, rip a basic 2x4 board to 2 inches along the length of the board. Then cut that piece into 1 longer piece and 4 shorter pieces of the same length. We used a table saw, but a miter saw will do the job too. These 5 pieces will become the shelf support. So if you decide to adjust the length of the shelf, be sure to adjust these pieces too. From a 1x6 board, cut 2 pieces for the top and the bottom of the shelf. From a 1x4 board, cut 3 pieces for the front edge and the 2 sides of the shelf. Next, assemble the floating shelf by attaching the 4 shorter pieces to the longer shelf support piece using wood screws. For the inside support of the shelf, make sure that the 2 end pieces are flush with the end of the long back support. It's nice to evenly space the other shelf support pieces, but remember to measure the space you'll be hanging the shelves so you can attach the shelf directly into the studs, which means you might need to adjust the spacing of the middle supports. Since this is inexpensive 2x4 wood, we recommend clamping and pre-drilling like you see here to prevent the wood from splitting. Now that the support is built, it's time to assemble the shell of the shelf. Don't forget to use the support to ensure it will fit snugly. Lay one of the 1x6 pieces beneath the support and place one of the shorter 1x4 pieces alongside as shown, and clamp it in place. Add the other side piece and the shelf face and clamp in place while you nail these 3 pieces together. Apply glue to the remaining 1x6 piece as shown. Place it on top of the support and clamp it in place. Now secure it with nails, making sure to hold the nail gun straight so the nails don't come through the top of the shelf. Now turn the shelf over and glue the other 1x6 piece in place. Make sure you're not gluing it to the support, but to the shell of the shelf. Once the glue has dried, remove the support from inside the shelf. And next up, it's time for finishing. Fill in all the nail holes and any other imperfections and sand it smooth. Be sure to use a pre-stain wood conditioner before the stain for a nice even step. Every time I skip this step, I regret it. It's so worth doing. Don't skip the pre-stain wood conditioner. Then apply the stain. We used a gel stain which goes on thick, so it's impossible to miss a spot. Just brush it on, let it set, then wipe off the excess. It's kind of messy, but the result is beautiful. When the stain has dried, it's time to install your shelf. Mark and measure the center of your shelf on both the shelf and the wall. Measure the studs location and mark those on the support. Pre-drill holes for the mounting screws. Now match up the center point on the shelf support to the center point you marked on the wall. Install 1 screw to hold the support to the wall, then check for level. Here's a little tip. It's easier to start the first screw into the support of the shelf before you put it up onto the wall. Set the shelf with a second screw, then secure the remaining screws. We added 2 screws in the center point to reduce twisting. Now slide the shell, say that 10 times fast, onto the shelf support. It should be a nice snug fit. For extra security, place 1 screw in the bottom of the shelf to attach it to the support. And you're done. Fill up the shelf with your favorite decor and you are all set. So what do you think of our floating shelf? Where in your house could you use an extra shelf like this? Floating shelves are great for bedrooms, bathrooms, living rooms, kitchens, really any room in your house. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for our new DIY videos every week. You'll love this hidden storage coat rack here, and check out more easy DIY furniture videos here, and we will see you next week. Bye guys.